Hey, it's Tony talking car biz. In today's video, we're going to dive inside and take a look at the interior, the features on this brand new 2021 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport. Let's go ahead and jump inside and see what we can learn. Okay, heading inside, we've got on the door, this is a rubber surface right here, so it's non-slip. If your hands are wet, you're not going to fall on your duff. Chrome door handle, power windows with auto up and down on all four windows, power door locks, power mirrors, speaker down here in the door, and then a place down here to hold 2 bottles of whatever you're drinking. Threshold does read Tacoma. Power driver seat with power recliner and power lumbar support. Seats on TRD Sport standard are the cloth fabric seats, light gray with a black X trim and then gray contrast stitching to really offset those seats. Adjustable headrest, height adjustable seat belts. Moonroof is not standard. It is an option. Lower part of the dashboard, we've got our cargo light, automatic high beams, and our AC for our trunk back in the bed. Traction control on and off. And then this one does have the all-weather floor mats, which are an extra charge. Let's jump inside. Okay, behind the wheel, this is a leather steering wheel here and here, but this is kind of a urethane coating on the steering wheel on the side here, so it gives you a nice texture and a good feel to it. If your hands are slippery, they won't slide off as easily. It's the 4-spoke steering wheel. You'll see this on the 4Runner, and you'll also see it on the Tundra. On the left-hand side, controls for your sound system and Bluetooth connectivity for your smartphone. Driver's side airbag, of course. And then over here is the controls for your multi-information center, which is up in the gauge cluster. We'll take a look at that in just a second. And then switches for our safety sense, our dynamic radar cruise control, our lane departure warning. Down here is our cruise control setting. Wiper controls up here, intermittent wipers for the front with mist control. And then on this side are the controls for the headlights. We do have automatic on and off headlights as well as automatic high beams. And then fog light controls are here as well. Take a look at our gauge cluster. It's a white on black backlit gauge cluster. On the left-hand side is the tachometer and the temperature gauge. Right-hand side, speedometer and fuel gauge. Right down the center is where we see the information center. So let's go ahead and start it. We do have a smart keyless entry system, so we've got push button start. I want to show you what it looks like when you wake it up in the morning. Okay, so within the multi-information center, you see we have outside temperature. We can also, in the section down below, we can go through our safety sense settings and all of our digital speedometer, distance to empty. So all of the things that we want to be able to set up for our own personal preference. And we also have our fuel computer. All of that's right there. Really great information center. Gives you some of the basics and then some. Turning our attention to the center stack. So this is an 8-inch touchscreen setup. It does not have navigation on here. We do have Sirius satellite radio. That's awesome. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alexa compatible as well. 6 speakers to the sound system. The SXM, you get 3 months of their premium subscription at no charge, and then after that there is a subscription fee. Moving down, we've got our automatic temperature controls, so we have digital climate control, front driver and front passenger, or we can sync them up so that they respond to the same temperature settings. This is our front window defrost, and this is our power mirror defrost, so our outside mirrors have heating elements in there, and when we push that button, that allows those mirrors to get the snow and ice off. Down here is where we've got our blind spot monitoring on and off. That's part of the technology package. We've got our radar, parking assist, again part of the technology package. Rear window, rear power window, USB port or charging port. We have wireless charging for our smartphone, so if you have a device that does that, you just drop your phone down here, kind of the same way I just did. Just drop it down there, and if your phone is wireless compatible, it'll charge. 12-volt power outlet over here. Just in front of the shift lever, there are 2 cup holders. Here's our shifter, and this is a leather wrap shifter with kind of a charcoal gray trim on this side, and then the trim here is charcoal gray as well. There's a cup holder here and an odds and ends tray, and then we do have our parking brake right up front, which is kind of helpful for off-road driving, to be able to manually control the rear brakes through the shifter or through the brake handle there. The armrest is large enough for 2 elbows, and then underneath there is storage, and then way down there, you can kind of see them on the left there, there's 2 USB charging ports, including a USB-C, and as you can see, they're lit up so you can see them at night. There's a passenger assist grip right here with a side airbag right there as well. Visors are lit, have lighted vanity mirrors. These do slide back and forth like so. We have a compass mirror. Also, there's a compass down in the information center, so if you get lost with this thing, you need to start over. Automatic dimming rear view mirror, but it does not have garage door openers built in. There's a sunglass holder right here. Overhead dome lights and safety connect. If you get stranded out on the road, push that button. If you get stranded off-road, you're going to have to fend for yourself. Toyota will not come out and get you. Glove box is a locking glove box for added security. You can see it's quite large. Of course, owner's manual. The dashboard right here has that rubber finish, that urethane finish, kind of what we saw on the driver's door. That's also on there on the passenger door. Let's go ahead and jump in the back seat. So jumping into the back seat, we have that urethane coating on the door, so it's slip resistant. Chrome door handle, powered window switch right here. 2 bottle holders down there, and one of the 6 speakers down there as well. Diving into the back seat, again with the fabric seat, cloth seat with the light gray black, and then the gray contrast stitching. Adjustable headrest. These back seats do fold down 60-40, so you can pull this one up. That's going to be your 40% right there. There is a storage compartment down under here. There's also one under that seat. It also has the jack under there. The seats, when they do fold them down, they're kind of a pain in the bottom. I've said this before, but notice what happens. You've got to take your headrest out to get it fold down all the way. It is nice that the backs of the seats are hard coated, and then there's some storage back here, and there's a place for your grocery bags, your plastic bags you can hook up right there. But again, in order to get that seat to come down all the way, you've got to pull this out, and you're not going to do that with one hand. So I'm going to leave it for now, but do know that it comes out. This seat, as I mentioned, does pop up also, and there's your storage underneath there. That's the jack kit right there as well. So it is nice to be able to bring those up. I just wish that Toyota would make them a little bit easier to get up. This one does have those all-weather floor mats, so this is going to be an extra charge item. And then I wanted to point out we've got cup holders right here, pocket on that seat, no pocket on this seat. And the other thing I think that they missed on is no USB charging ports. The dealer can install them for you, but I just think it's such an easy thing to do. Toyota should have included it. Passenger assist grips here, dry cleaning or hanger there, hooks to hang your clothes. Another passenger assist grip on this side, and of course your dome light. And there is plenty of legroom back here for 2 adults. You could fit 3 in a pinch. 3 kids for sure, no problem. So that's your interior overview on this brand new 2021 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport 4x4 double cab. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got value, go ahead and hit that like button, thumbs up button. If you want more like this, subscribe and turn on the notifications. This is Tony talking car biz. Thanks for watching.